Young Mac, what up, dude? Dimitri, holla, bro. What up, bitches? It's a misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Yo, all right, we filling up today. Got in here real quick. Dylan, what's up? J Riv, I see everyone's jumping in on this bitch, huh? Y'all love this Kamikaze, huh? Epicure, what's up, man? Shout out to Germany. All right, how many we got in this bitch? All right, 13. I think we could go. No, young Mac, I do not like relapse. Okay. Um. All right. So y'all already know it's this is old news by now. Um, Eminem dropped a surprise album. What's up, Catholic Church? Eminem appropriated black culture. I'm triggered. um. Holy shit. He had the internet on fire, which you knew that was gonna happen because it's him. And I had to listen to this shit. Y'all know my opinion on Eminem now, and Resin says at least Revival isn't his retirement album now. Jesus Christ. I don't know where to begin with this shit. There's too many. There's too many ways to go with this album. Way too many ways to go. That's why I wanted to do this live. This isn't gonna be your normal recorded review. This is just gonna be like a chat. We gotta go in, man. Poor Blazer. If I were you, I would come back to this. I don't want to ruin nothing for you. You know what I mean? Um, okay. First off, I guess let's play this like I usually do with the album with the artwork. Um, Thanks, young Mac. I appreciate it. Um, the cover art is a tribute to the Beastie Boys' first album, classic album, fucking License to Ill. And hang on a second, let me see if I could pull it up for you. Right there. That's a tribute to the Beastie Boys right there, which y'all know I'm a big Beastie Boys fan. Definitely one of hip hop's greatest groups of all time. If you don't have any of this shit, especially their first two albums, I recommend their whole collection. Their shit is flawless to me, but their first two albums, License to Ill and Paul's Boutique, definite game changers. Those are definite fucking game changers. You need that in your fucking life. All right. So anyway, I really love that artwork. That goes without saying. And I love how you on the flip side of it, you'll see him as the kamikaze pilot. Well, not him in the. You see the pilot giving a middle finger and crashing into whatever the fuck it is. Um, Jeremy says, "Do I know who Eli is?" Yeah. Super Marquis says, "I think Eminem is running out of ideas." Yeah, Dimitri. I know everyone here should know License to Ill, but in case anyone runs into this video, um, M could make an album with any producer. I don't get why he just hasn't collabed with Premier Pete Rock by now. I agree. Eminem got whack after recovery. Don't care what anyone says. Been fucking with Action Bronson heavy lately. Alien Pumpkinhead, what up? Alien Pumpkinhead says people are acting like this is the best album they've ever heard. It's hilarious. Yeah, that's true. Catholic Church says M can't focus on his craft because his daughter is so hot. Bro can't get sleep. Port Blazer says, I've watched your video for years, man. Keep up the content. Thank you. Okay, so I love the artwork. Let's get that out of the way. Let me look at the track listing here. I was on Wikipedia. You got Joyner Lucas. You have Royce da 5'9", Jesse Reyes, who appears on two of the tracks. And yeah, that's it really, as far as the features. And you got 13 tracks, 2 of which are skits. All right. Producers on here, you got Ronnie J, Illa the producer, Eminem himself, Mike Will Made It, Backpack, Wild, Boy Wonder, Sweet, S1, Lone Star Music, El Resto, Take Keith, Ronnie J, Q Beats, Subby, Ball, and yeah, they get repeated. So features aren't too bad, I guess. A lot of people spazzing out over the Joyner Lucas track. I'll get into that when I start talking about the shit. As a matter of fact, let's just jump into it. Fuck. This is Eminem. You already know. That there's gonna be a huge following thrown behind this. So that's number one. Content wise, I felt that overall, he was more sharp this time, I guess you could say. This is better than that trash revival, but that it's still not saying too much. I don't know. I thought it started off lyrically, he's on point. Like with songs like The Ringer, man. That shit where he was going in, although I still don't agree with some of the shit that he's saying on his bitch. The Ringer was like a 5-minute long track of him just going in. What else do we got on this bitch? Let me look at this shit. The greatest. Wait, hold on. Whoops. I don't know how I feel about that one. Lucky You. This track, a lot of people going crazy over because it's a Joyner Lucas featured track. Joyner Lucas cites Eminem as one of his greatest influences. I kind of thought that this track kind of, I guess, is growing on me, but it's still annoying because the influence on this track is kind of trappish, if you know what I'm saying. And I don't think that Eminem has to prove that he can rap over trap beats. Same thing with Joyner Lucas. These guys have distinct styles. Like, why are you trying to do this? You know what I mean? Lyrically, it was dope, I guess. And by the way, there's some. I gotta go in on after this. We're gonna do a whole thing Kamikaze thing because there's also SJW shit we got to talk about as well on this. But I just want to do this part talking about the fucking album. All right. Um, Paul is a skit, so I'll ignore that. Normal. Love the content of it. Hate the delivery. I can't get past it. He's doing this sing-songy type of shit where he's like angry. I love the content. It's basically him talking about him being pissed at a girl. Like, he's done this before, but I love the way he does it. He's able to articulate why a guy will be pissed off because a bitch won't act quote unquote normal. You know what I mean? And love the content. Just I can't fucking get past it. Let's see what y'all saying right now. Who donated? Oh, True Teller, what's up? Thank you. What'd you say? Lunch on me. You're a riot. Let's see. Yeah, Stepping Stone is dope. Professor Art, I think it's better than Revival by a long shot. Yeah. Resin says this album is basically every teen stands wet dream with how he put it together. Have you seen Hobson's reaction to Eminem's shout out? No. Dimitri, yeah, I'm getting to that. My man, Dimitri says my man's really in his feelings about people not liking Revival. I mean, sheesh, y'all really upset him. Eminem was even biting Joyner's flow. Logic TV says. Peephole Circus says, "What's with the Beastie Boys license to ill cover?" Yeah, I personally like that. Port Blazer. Nah, I'm not gonna risk doing that. The minute I play a track, dude, this shit will probably get shut down. Invalids TV says, been watching your vids since when I think 2007, 2008. LOL. 2008. Dennis, what's your opinion on M. Dis and Joe Budden? I'm gonna get to that. George, what's up, dude? Bro, I'm done with M, by the way. I still haven't forgot about Infinite. I'll send the CD over to you someday. I still have it laying around in here. Thanks, dude. Timeless beats up in this bitch. Let's continue. Stepping Stone, probably one of the seminal tracks on there that I like. Definitely has a straight up hip hop feel. Love what he's talking about on this song. He's basically talking about regrets that there's certain things that he wish he could have done, like done work with other rappers, help boost D12. But he also says that D12, like, they're still boys, but D12 right now is done. Crazy. Not Alike featuring Royce the 5'9". That's a track, again, much like the Joyner Lucas track. I got the same fucking feeling from these guys. They're sitting here trying to do the new school Migos type flow, da 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 da, and then it's like, come on, like don't do this to me. You know what I mean? Just rap. You know what I mean? Like Rock says on his album. Like, what did Sean Price say to him? Just rap. This whole shit. I mean, the lyrics were nuts. M did his thing. Royce the 5'9". They boys. They're like brothers. So I mean that was gonna be solid as it is. But I feel that this whole trap shit and this Migos, like there's no need for Eminem of all people to keep up with the times that way. Um, Fall and Kamikaze. Wow. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Hold on a second. Um, What's up, Huggy? You here? What's up, dude? Haven't heard from you in a while. Yeah, Sam Crow's my shit. Yeah, Genghis Khan. Shout out to Vinny Paz. Genghis Khan says, "My man, have you heard the Vinny Paz joint? Shit is more ignorant than usually. Ridiculously nice track. Yep. Love my man, Vinny Paz." Did I get the new Dr. Octagon? No, people. I didn't get that. Um, Nigel. Yeah, nah, you know what? Yeah. Miss, I think this album is alright. But that's my opinion. People came for yours, but I figured I'd state mine. Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, Huggy says D12 been dead. I don't understand why he's making a song saying they're over. Okay, so um, Fall. I know a lot of you want to hear my my opinion on that track. And Fall is the track that got everyone fucking wound up. He's going at Joe Button in that track, particularly. Joe Button, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Who else is he going at? Was he going at is that the one he was going at Machine Gun Kelly too? Because on this album, let's just cut the tracks right now because you got the last couple tracks, nice guy, good guy. Um, I love the way the tracks connect. I just felt that they were kind of cringy. The Venom track, um, it was okay. The Venom track, yeah. Rayman Music TV says he finally responded to Lord Jamar. Okay. Thank you, Jeremy Straw Hat Pirate. Misanthropic is the OG reviewer of hip hop. Yeah. Jeremy Straw Hat Pirate says he dissed MGK for trying to play his daughter. Um, yeah, the MGK diss was on Not Alike. That's right, Robert Kirby. Let's go into that. Look, it's I don't know how I feel about that because Haley is I guess her own woman or now, and uh, when those pictures surfaced, MGK or Machine Gun Kelly said, oh, basically complimented her, saying, hey, she's hot. I forget exactly what he said, but basically said, yo, she's fine. Um, I could see why Ed might kind of be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? But uh, I don't know, dude. It's weird because Eminem Haley kind of is part of Eminem, if you know what I'm saying. It's part of his whole, I don't want to say, for lack of a better word, mythos. You know what I mean? So it's weird, Of course, you're gonna have dudes trying to holler at her, um, but I kind of get why he's upset. I don't think it should have came to wax, but I actually went back and listened to the Mosh Pit song that MGK was on with Tech Nine, and Eminem referenced this, saying, "Listen, I heard that track, and I heard you. You don't have to jump on the Tech Nine track to try and get at me." Um, I don't know what to say because I listened to that track, and what he said was, he said, "Yeah, what did he say? In my opinion, you're gonna need a doctor." And I'm not talking about the one from Compton. Um, it's weird. I don't know. Would you take that? I don't know, man. It's fucking strange. Um, but either way, um, Machine Gun Kelly got it. I don't know if this dude's gonna respond to him. I doubt it. Maybe subliminally again. Um, who else? Who else got it on here? Someone said Earl Sweatshirt. Um, what did he say about Earl Sweatshirt? Because I know he went in on Tyler the Creator. But what did he say in particularly about Earl Sweatshirt? George says you got to listen to Claw Slayer Lost Track. It features Elder Sensei, Blue, and Hex One. Some of the absolute best shit released this year. Trust. What is that? Is that a compilation album or? Yeah, shout out to Hex One, by the way. Hex One of Epidemic, dope MC right there. But what the fuck did he say about Earl Sweatshirt? Cage has always been more of a darker yet more creative with his lyrics than M, I think. Yeah, Cage's. You know what? I want to talk about Cage's new album. I'm gonna review that, so stay tuned. But Cage has always been more, yeah, in that realm to me. Been more consistent as far as his persona is. Kelly already responds to it on Twitter. He's just celebrating without understanding what he's getting himself into. If you listen to the For Your Box mixtape that Cage did, yeah, I have it. Literally is sick and ill. Yeah, dope fucking album. He said something like L whatever sweater or something like that. All right. Earl doesn't create anything. That's what he said. No, that line was about Tyler though. Tyler don't create nothing. Yeah. I do like that line though when he says you're worshiping D12's nuts, you're sacrilegious. Talking about Tyler the Creator. I don't know what the fuck did Tyler do, man. What the fuck did Tyler do to piss him off? Earl the hooded sweater. What? Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. Um. Yeah. He was just going in. We're gonna save the juicier stuff for later. Who else did he go in on? Um, Adam says, "Cheers for introducing me to that G Ski album. That was dope." Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Fucking one of my favorite albums this year. We'll talk about the criticism too of Revival. Yeah, like someone mentioned before, um, Eminem does come off quite salty, and he does say that on he does say that in a bar on the Ringer, talking about now he's coming at us, and for criticizing and stuff. And yeah, that's my criticism of him. He should know, being that sacrilegious bar is so overused. Chino said that back in the 90s. Chino XL. Isn't that nuts a sacrilegious line originally from a self-titled track? Probably. Sounds like something that he would say. Um, but yeah, Eminem. Oh God, this is the one thing I can't stand about him. Not just him, but rappers in general. Like, your music is supposed to be fucking fucking for mainstream consumption or mass consumption. So people are gonna criticize your shit. That just is what it is. Especially fans, hip hop fans are gonna do that. So this Negro, this dude sitting around saying this shit, it doesn't make sense. All right, like, get over it. Stop being fucking salty. Stop being pissed off that people didn't like Revival. You knew that album was bad. You know it yourself. It's shit. That's it. All right. Let's get into the more juicier beefs, which are Lord Jamar and Joe Button. Um, yeah, Nigel, exactly. Criticizing an artist can only make them better. So don't be surprised when people state their opinion. Yeah, and by the way, I know I've been kind of teasing y'all with this. This is kind of the reason why I'm slowly getting out of rap. Is because I've seen this with other artists. Other people are just so, like, butthurt when you have an opinion. You know what I mean? So anyway, Rayman music. Didn't Chino excel this Eminem at some point? Nah. Mm-mm. I remember back in the day when Chino XL had one of his websites up. Someone had sent it. I think it was on the forum. Someone had sent a thing saying, "Hey, can Chino XL go in on Eminem?" And I guess his manager at the time replied and said, "Well, why would he do that? There's no reason for him to do that. It's not gonna. It's not. Basically, I think she was saying, like, there's no need to manufacture it." Have you heard the new Atmosphere tracks? No, and quite frankly, I kind of don't want to. I don't. I'll get into that later. But yeah, Lord Jamar, my man, got it. I'm sorry, dude, and this was a long time coming for Lord Jamar. Lord Jamar has been critical of Eminem over the last, I would say, couple years, on the DJ Vlad interviews. And listen, I love his honesty. I love his fucking honesty. Yeah, Adam Phillip. Yeah, RA was asked to beef with Eminem too. That's just corny to make a fake beef. But Jeremy Strawhat says M criticizes others, so it's strange when he doesn't like when it's directed back at him. Yeah, well, he's a SJW now, so that's a pure SJW shit. That's a pure SJW personality trait. Um, what's up, Assad? But for those that don't know, Lord Jamar kept getting asked on DJ Vlad, he'll be talking about Eminem, and he'll bring him up. So he'd be like, no, I wouldn't have Eminem in my top 10. Um, Eminem, basically talking about his race and this and that, and he's a guest. This is guest in hip hop. These are somewhat viral videos. Eminem was quiet the whole time, and now Eminem just unleashed on his ass. And much respect to Lord Jamar, because part of me does agree with some of the things he says, but it was only a matter of time before Eminem responded, and I think it was I think it was a really good couple bars he sent his way. I don't know what to tell you. You gotta listen to that shit. Rayman says, "Word up with the SJW shit. I'm not even a Trump supporter, but I wasn't feeling Eminem dividing. It seems like revival backfired. The anti-Trump pop features nothing worked. Exactly." Um, Never that. He turned the whole Royce defending M being loyal to him into some white slave master bullshit too. Um, the Lord Jamar diss track. Hang on. I'll find that for you. Hang on. It is on. Yeah, it was on Fall. Name of the track is Fall with the Lord Jamar shit. Yeah, Charlemagne as well. Yeah, he went in on Charlemagne the God. And let's use that and go right in. Let's segue right into the Joe Button thing, because said, Charlemagne said, "Hey, if there was a rap battle, I guess on Wax or whatever, between M and Joe," Charlemagne said, "My money's on Joe Button." Um, and I say, out of all the guys that Eminem dissed on here, the only one with a shot, personally, would be my man Joe Button. I think Joe Button easily, because Joe's a lyrical dude. You know what I mean? Um, Very underrated. I don't know if it's worth it for him to diss, because God, because Eminem has the popularity behind him. He has He's a big machine behind him. I remember when this shit happened with Ja Rule and Jermaine Dupri. You just had these guys just got overrun. You know what I mean? And I would hate to see that happen in Joe's position because even though he says he's retired or whatever. And by the way, that whole Slaughterhouse breakup was mainly because of Joe Button, because all he did was criticize Revival. He said, "Hey, listen, this isn't." Essentially, he said, "This isn't vintage Eminem, not the Eminem that I'm used to." And he also said, which is true, and he also said Eminem shouldn't be riding the black struggle, because he's kind of crossing a line, which again I agree with. I've done videos about this. So you know, I think Joe would have the best shot at getting at Eminem. Honestly, um, let me look at some of these comments. That's talking about idea battle rapping. I don't know how he would fare today, man. I don't know how I did. Rest in peace, idea. Um, Rayman Music says shit would be hilarious as hell if none of these rappers respond or say a word about Eminem like Trump did. That would be funny because speaking of the Trump shit, Eminem he on the first track he went in still talking his shit. It's again I've told you it's so old doing the whole, I have to bash Trump and this and that even though you were just friends with the guy fucking yesterday. A lot of you guys in Hollywood, I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. A lot of y'all are hypocrites because you, at one point or another, you were schmoozing with this guy. Cut the bullshit, okay? But yeah, Trump shouldn't respond to him because Eminem basically showed his weakness by saying, "Oh, he's not responding to me." Well, and it pisses me off. Why would he respond to you now? The thing about what a lot of people don't understand is Trump is a troll. If you give him the ammunition, you're done. And Valid says, "Have you seen that Eminem Can't Stump the Trump remix?" No, I don't know what that is. Yeah, Professor Art says his Trump derangement syndrome is straight corny. The track was nice, but I rolled my eyes. I mean, yeah, it's enough. It's fucking stupid. It's all these guys have Trump derangement syndrome. It's like it's 2 years in. Get over it. You know. Um. Fuck. I don't know what else to say about this shit, man. But yeah, I do feel that I do feel that the album itself is better than Revival. Um, but again, like I said, that's not saying too much. Um, like the beat on Kamikaze is just that throws me up. I mean, the beats on here, trappish, somewhere goofy. Stepping Stone was probably one of the best beats on this album. Like I said, that's like the top of the album to me. It's yeah. Chavez, despite his base being in the defense of revival. Exactly. A lot of his stuff is still defending it, even though he knows it's bad. Still, like, stop. You know, I feel that this was a culmination of everything. You feel him wanting to go back and give us raw type shit, but he doesn't want to. He has to keep up with the fucking times. I feel, you know. And what's up, Vito Mega? Dope fucking producer, man. Dude, I want my fucking shirt. Vito Mega says the American people are trolls. That's why Trump will win in 2020. Exactly. I said that. I was just on my man Mike Rips. He's a dope MC. I gotta put out a video and link the podcast I was just on. Mike MIC Rips RIPZ. I was just on his podcast talking about that very subject. That all this SJW shit, all these nonsense movements, is just going to get him into the White House quicker. You know he's going to win again in 2020. It's just so funny. It's just, you know, they even have this thing where In-N-Out Burger, I don't know if you heard about that scandal. One of these Democratic assholes turned around and said, well, In-N-Out Burger donated to the GOP. So you need to boycott them. I love the response. I was on Twitter and all these people said, you know what? Fuck you. Like, I'm going to go to In-N-Out Burger now. I'm going to go there for dinner right now. Fuck that shit. And I'm tired of all of these stupid little things where people are offended, boycott this because the person ideologically disagrees with me. Go fuck yourself. And I'm glad that Eminem admitted it, that his fan base shrunk. He's the one that put that out there. All right, let's read this shit. True Teller, they want to hear 12 tracks of drug use and someone screaming fuck Trump. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, George says he doesn't need to keep up with the times. He's arguably the most popular MC out. Whatever he does, his hardcore fan base eats it up regardless. Exactly. Rayman says, I hope this SJW shit is just a phase and not the future. Nah, these people are going to be crying for till 2020. And then when he wins again, they're going to cry again. I mean, you see that they're making Trump derangement syndrome a real thing. I believe it is real. Look at how weak a lot of these motherfuckers are. Speak Your Clout. Mike Sears, dope podcast. Speak Your Clout podcast. It says, I'm going to tear this sewage apart. I'm going to tear this sewage apart on the podcast tonight. Fuck this album. Yeah, guys, go listen to that shit. Alright? Go to Speak Your Clout podcast and listen to that shit. Yo, put the link in there for them, Mike, so they know where to go. Okay, speaking of SJW and Eminem, Def Roach, please talk about the Lord Jamar diss. I already did. But speaking of SJW and Eminem, I love how these assholes, they're jumping back and they crying, saying, oh, he used the word faggot in a song. Now, listen, and this is why it's so funny. You remember I did the video about Eminem performing at Bonnaroo, how there was sound effects that sounded like gunshots or whatever, and you had all these weak soy boys coming out. You're insensitive, man. You're insensitive because Las Vegas just happened and you have shots, and, you know, people have to go to concerts and what do you... Dude, grow up, okay? But, like I said, Eminem wanted this fan base, so I don't feel fucking bad for him. I do not feel bad for him. This nigga wanted this fan base, so he got it. This is who he. This is, you know how he said his fucking fan base shrunk to thirds. This is the third. This is what he asked for. He wanted this. So anyway, you have these weak social justice warriors mad because he used the word faggot in a song. And this is my point. Whether it comes to Comics Gate, whether it comes to video games, all the assholes that are complaining, sports, all the assholes that are complaining about this shit do not know the first thing about Eminem. They don't care. They're not buying the album. They don't care. They're complaining about a culture that they have no involvement in, but yet they want to change it because they want to fucking feel good. And again, I gotta defend Eminem on some point because I gotta say, listen, he's been using that word forever. But what is he? Vito? Yeah, there weren't even gunshot sounds. There were pyrotech. Yeah, well, you know what I mean, Vito. It's the point, you know, that people are crying about the shit. But these people that are complaining either don't listen to his music anymore or never did listen to his music. They're just people that are fucking miserable and want to suck the fun out of every single aspect in life. And people don't understand why I'm going down this road with social justice warriors when I'm complaining about them. It's like, dude, I love my comic books. I love my music, my movies. I had no problems pre 2015 with certain shit. Leave me the fuck alone. Now every fucking thing is a problem. You gotta The Rock playing an amputee in what's his latest movie, Skyscraper. Well, he's not a real amputee, so you know he should have given up that spot. What type of logic? Can someone explain that to me? By that logic, a amputee can't play a non-amputee. It's just the dumbest. My point is this. That this is the fan base that Eminem asked for. I don't want to hear nothing about this shit anymore. Eminem wanted this. You wanted this, Eminem. I know you're watching this. You're on some way, somehow this is going to get to you. You wanted this. You didn't want people like me. You didn't want the hardcore fans anymore. You don't want that. You were happy. And I get it. Listen, you're making money. You're at a certain level. I understand that. But these guys don't have your back like people like me, like hardcore hip-hop heads do. They don't. They're just in it to make you change for them. So Adam Phillip says, why can't a real green person play the Hulk? Shout out to the Hulk, Bruce Banner. It's enough. I don't know what to tell you about this shit. I can't do it any longer. I can't do it. There's very few rappers I fuck with nowadays. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mike Sears again from Speak Your Clout. I talked to you about that. Very few shit. Like, a lot of these dudes are fucking herbs to me. Honestly, a lot of them are. They're straight whack. Man. I don't know. I love this. Invalid says, imagine if Eminem made a hashtag walkaway song. That would never happen. He can't go against his, democratic and liberal rappers. You should review Sadistic's new Sero Sessions project. I listen to it. I love anything Sadistic does. Thank God. Shout out Sadistic, by the way. He's one of the most original rappers. Thank God for him dropping that shit because I need to cleanse myself of all this weak shit. You know what I mean? Vito Mega says they have to train a raccoon to speak and act for the next Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Stark 11 says Trump haters loved him for going at Trump. Now their liberal bias is coming out and hating on M because he said a quote unquote bad word. They don't care about anyone except their own agenda. Exactly. The mold says, yeah, social media has changed my opinion on a lot of rappers. Exactly, the mold. Um, like I said, I gotta put that video out. I gotta put that video out. Um, I don't know, man. I've been rambling for fucking almost an hour. It's 50 minutes. I don't know if anyone's gonna sit through this shit. Um, but yeah, listen, the album, shit, I don't even know what to give it. Maybe I would say right now I'm feeling it. I'm like halfway feeling, halfway not. So I'll just give it a 5 out of 10, man. That's how I feel. There were sparks, little moments where he was going in. Um, but again, content wise, I feel, some of the content's good, some of it gets beaten to death and it's just corny at this point. For example, the Trump derangement syndrome, get over it. Um, Alien Pumpkinhead, those atmosphere Instagram posts, dude. I gotta make this video, Alien Pumpkinhead. You're gonna love it. Um, Rayman Music TV says Talib Kweli is a good example of social media changing my opinion. Yeah, he's dope, but not feeling his tweets. Exactly. Exactly. What happened with Atmosphere? I, oh, God. Listen, let me just say this. Extreme Green Mock Neck says, uh, Talib Kweli has become a complete intersectional feminist SJW tar. I, True Teller, was that your daughter that says that? What do I think about Cage's new album? I like it. I'm gonna do a video on it. Um, oh God, I'm just finished. But thank God, Vinny Paz got an album coming out. Shout out to my nigga Vinny Paz. He drops. He's been doing so much shit lately. I'm looking forward to his album and the album he got with Tragedy Gaddafi. Um, Shout out to my boy Crime Apple, dope MC from Jersey, uh, a Colombian rapper. That dude is straight fuego. Um, who else? Pounds. I've never talked about Pounds. Um, Pounds is a dope MC. Check him out. He has a website, Pounds448. I I love Pounds, man. Check him out. He just dropped a new one. I forget what the fuck it's called. But he has a band camp. Dude, check out his music. You want that straight hard body street shit? Dope beats? Fuck it. Um, thank God for shit like that because, I need to cleanse my ears. Shout out to Sadistic. Cypress Hill got an album coming out. Um, George, I like to know what's up with Atmosphere. Did I miss something? The dude is essentially a slug. Slug is becoming, again like a leftist shill, essentially. Um, Chad dropped a decent album with a producer named BP. Yes, BP. Shout out to BP. He does work with William Cooper and Stoneface. Um, Rayman says Talib had an argument with Mike Dice. I'm laughing my ass off. I gotta watch. Yeah, and Mike Dice did some like shitty rap over Get By. Hilarious. But dude, I'm about to dip. 59, 60 people in this bitch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh, look, like I said, look for those guys' albums. This album was all right. It wasn't the. It's nothing I'm gonna call home about. I don't know. I'm just tired. I'm tired of this weak shit. This weak rap shit, man. Um, but that's it, man. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love. Leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Support my shit. Share my shit. A Nigel, peace. Alien Pumpkinhead, my brother, peace. Rayman, peace. Everyone, peace. Speak your clout. Truth teller, love y'all. And that's it. Peace, bitches. Share this shit.